more than I do anything else, you know.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like with production, that's the moment where music is literally tangible. Like music is in your hands. When you're on there and you're pressing the keys, you know what I mean? That's when music is really in your
Yes.
hands rather than, you know, it coming out your voice or anything else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when it's in your hands, it's just a different feeling.
Different levels,
Yeah,
yeah.
different feeling.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. So with your latest release, I believe, is the Like Us. Yeah.
Yep.
Which is featuring Shana Bass.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
believe.
featured on that track. It's Shana Bast's
Oh,
song.
excuse
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Shana Bass featuring you. Yeah, let me get
yeah,
it
Shana,
right.
we're going to give you your
Big
flowers,
up,
Shana.
Big up Shana, yeah. Apologies.
That's sis, man.
Apologies,
Shout out
Shana. Yeah, it's a
Big
dope
up.
it's a dope tune. It's a dope tune. We've definitely run that up. So yeah, with the latest release that you're featured on, with Shana Bass, kind of could you talk us through that then? How, you know, that collaboration came about?
So Shauna actually, she hit me up and she literally said she wants me on this song. She gave me the song concept. Literally wrote down my bars, went to the studio with her,
Yeah.
got it laid down, and then, you know, just wrapped everything in a ball and went from there.
Okay.
Shot the music video a couple months later.
Ah.
Yeah, and then just went from there. Because I was featuring, it was more so their handiwork to just wrap
Yeah.
everything up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was literally just that. She just gave me
Yeah.
the concept, went
And
through
then
with
you
it.
just
Just
done your thing,
done
innit?
my thing.
Done
This
your
is it,
thing,
this is it,
yeah.
done my thing.
So yeah, so obviously with which do you prefer? Do you enjoy doing features because, like you said, you're a little less hands on. You can just be the talent. Do your make sure you got your bars, got your thing, and then you know you kind of move on.
Yeah.
Or do you prefer it's like, okay, it's your song and you can literally dictate like every part of it, kind of thing?
I do prefer when it's my song and I can dictate every part of it. But, you know, when I do features, it makes me realize how easy it is to do because I'm so hands-on. So once the beat is already made, and it's like, oh, wow, all I got to do is write the bars and I ain't got to think about how loud the hi-hat is or how high the snare is, how if the bass is, you know what I mean? Once everything's in check for you, all you got to do is write the bars. It just makes it a lot easier because I'm so hands-on. Yeah, so... But I definitely prefer to be in control of everything, you know.
Yeah, I think we would all love that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think naturally, I think as an artist or even just a creative person in general, it's like your art, like it means it's your essence, isn't it? It's you really just giving yourself and pouring yourself out there for others to enjoy it, but also critique it. Like there's so many levels of it, isn't it?
Boy, you say critique,
Yeah.
I'm the worst critic of myself.
Of yourself, yeah.
Most of the songs I've recorded, I don't like.
Oh, damn.
The ones that I like is the ones that go out and you hear. But in terms of just the
Yeah.
archive, my archives are disgusting.
Crazy. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I get bad up by my brethren all the time. Yo,
Yeah.
release this tune, man. Why
Yeah.
you not releasing it? I don't like it. And I feel like as an artist with me, if I don't like it, it's not going out. I don't care if a million people like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I don't like it, like
Yeah.
I put my opinion first, you know what I mean, when it comes to music, because this is something that comes from my heart. So I've got to be satisfied with it first.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to that has to perform it, has to listen to it over. Like you have to, do you know what I'm saying? So
do you
it's
know what I
like
mean?
you gotta enjoy it for sure. Like I get that aspect of it. So obviously, like, so at the moment you're an independent artist.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Is it something kind of like, is your end goal to be signed, or are you quite comfortable having the creative control, all of that side of it, or is the end goal to be signed at some point?
You know, in this day and age, like I feel like the independent way is really, you know, the lane, to be honest, because when you've got so many people going off of TikTok, look at like Central C. He was a TikTok person, didn't need a label, just went clear. So many artists are going clear from
Literally.
TikTok and all these other social media
Yeah.
outlets. So you
Facts.
can really do it by yourself, honestly.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wouldn't knock if a independent a label hit me up and offered something that was, you know, worth doing. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it doesn't really look like you need it in this day and age. And to be honest, the labels look at the people that have already made a name for themselves now. Do you know what I mean? They're really looking in before Central C got signed.
Yeah, he was
Already
Yeah.
clear because of
That's
you know what
true.
I mean, what he was doing. So that you might as well just go all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, this is it because I feel like what it is like labels don't want to put in that hard graft at the beginning because I feel like they kind of don't need to. They watch it play out on socials. Okay, yeah, they might pre the artist and be like, oh yeah, okay, he sounds cool. Let me see when you know what I'm saying the next tunes on how he patterns and how he moves or she patterns or whatever, you know. And then they're kind of like, okay, now we're ready. Now we can. Yeah, I'm saying, but then I feel like sometimes when they do that, it's like sometimes it's at a disadvantage of the artist sometimes because they'll take an artist when they're at their peakest, at their hottest, and then it'll be like, oh, we're not ready to release that yet, or we can't do that yet, or they might shelf them because they get another hot artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like this, just the politics of it.
Politics and manipulations, you know what I mean? They just capitalize on the best moments
Yeah.
to use them, and it's, you know, it's not really a perpetual thing. So it's like, we'll use you for the time that you are relevant, or we can get enough out of you, and then it's on
Yeah.
to the next because there's a million other artists that want to be an artist.
This is it. This is
So it's
it.
coming out every day.
Yeah.
Every day there's a new artist. I
It's
can't
true.
keep up anymore.
It's true, but they're not. But this is the thing: there might be a million artists, but not everyone's Salas. Like not everyone. You know what
I'm
I'm
not even
saying?
gonna interrupt you. Say that again.
Not, not everybody's Salas.
There
Like
you go.
that's real talks. Like at the end of the day, you bring your your uniqueness and your skills, and really no one else can match that because you can't be duplicated. Like as much as like someone else might come out and be like, oh okay, like I like his swag, or I like the way he does this or does that. They might try and cat it, they might try it, but they'll never be you. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
This is it, and I'm glad that you said that because I really stand on, you know, originality, authenticity. That's something that I really stand on, and you know, I really like. I'm very cautious about it when I'm in the studio. How can I not sound like somebody else? Like, you know,
Yeah.
and it took years because, you know, I've been making music for about 15 years, but I only really started putting out music consecutively from 2020s because I
Yeah.
feel like I didn't really develop my style the way I wanted to. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, developing your
but
style.
okay, because if you hear
Okay.
my oldest stuff, like, you know, when you hear the Kendrick influences and the
Yeah.
Kanos, if you hear
Yeah.
some of my oldest stuff, like, it's
Yeah.
literally a Kano bite. Like, it literally sounds exactly like
Okay.
Kano. So, and that's what you do when you first start.
I think I was just
you
about.
copy your inspirations. You know what I mean?
I think that's natural until
Yeah,
you build that confidence. Until, like you said, you find your lane and you find, okay, this is my sound. This is who I am, and you kind of you rock with that. And then so how did you kind of feel? How did you feel that your Kilburn, your town, how did they kind of? Did you feel like you was immediately embraced when you started releasing music, or was it kind of like a very gradual thing? Like,
immediately, I'd say, yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Like, you know, throughout my music journey, in terms of, you know, appreciation for my ability itself, it's always been exalted, and I'm grateful to everybody in my community, and even till now, everybody that reaches out and, you know, supports the music. Like, it's always just been an appreciation for my musical ability. So
That's hard, man. That's hard. So yeah, we're finna get into the track "Like Us,"
sweet.
which is Shana Bass's song featuring Salas, guys. And yeah, it's a good one. So vibe out with us, guys. As you already know, you're locked in right here on Just Cool Radio, wherever you're listening, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show just as much as I am. I know, but I think, do you know what? That's the best thing about being a radio presenter. It's like I get to enjoy like having the artist on. I enjoy like. Do you know what I'm saying? I just enjoy the interview process, but I enjoy listening and understanding the artist. I just enjoy the whole process. So it's like, as much as it's like it's work, but it's not work. Do you get what I mean?
So I feel like you learn a lot as well,
that-
innit? Like, you must learn
honestly,
a lot as well.
I
From it.
really do. And so it's amazing. So thank you again. Thank you
And
again
thank you
for
for
having me
having
through.
me as well, Queen.
It's all right, brother. So yes, guys, right here, Just Cool Radio. Big up everyone in the building. RM presents. Top Cat, DJ Trini, big up yourself. Happy blessed Wednesday. Yeah, you already know the vibes. Red Face, big up yourself, and everyone else that's locked in wherever you are. Yeah, man, let's vibe out. Like Us, Shana Bass featuring Salas. Excuse me, running right now, guys. Right. Dopeness. Yeah, big up Shana Bass for that one. Yeah.
Big up, sis, mum.
Yeah, man. That's a dope tune. Would you like to play a little game with me, Celeste?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we run a little game?
Yeah.
Let's run a
Let's
little
go for
game.
it.
Why not? Why not, my lovely? So it's Would You Rather. I don't know if you've ever played it before or remember playing it back in the days.
I mean, I used to do it with my brothers and that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so that does help if you're a bit familiar with it. So I'm gonna just shoot some at you. Would you rather? Let's get it, guys. Right here on Just Cool Radio. You already know the vibes. Your time with Nadz, with the amazing artist Celeste in the building. Would you rather, Celeste?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have an abnormally big toe? My God, you know what? When I put this one down, I was like, nah.
I kind of want to go with the second option already. I think I want to go with the second one. Oh, shit.
Wait a minute. Would you rather have an abnormally big toe or an absolutely big ear?
I gotta go with the big ear still because I got locks. I just cover that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just cover this.
I like that. You're already thinking of ways to just deal with the issue,
I just cover it
innit?
up with my locks and that. But the big toe, that will change your whole bop.
Oh,
a big toe,
mate.
yeah. You're
Certain
finished.
shoes you can't wear,
Yeah.
what?
Insoles, all of that. Yeah, you're finished. Big toe is big.
I agree. I think I'll go for the ears
yeah,
too,
I go for
mate.
the ears still. I got the best way to cover that up, so we're good. We're good.
I love that. Okay. Would you rather accidentally send a naughty pic to your dad or your boss? Yeah, it's random, but
That's how mad.
to your boss or to your dad. That is so wild.
Yeah,
that's
that's
of all,
wild. Is my boss male?
It doesn't specify, babes. It doesn't specify.
I got. I'm trying to crack
That's
the
so
code
stressed
over
because
here.
imagine if they literally open it, you don't get a chance to unsend it. Like,
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a
so
sticky one.
awkward.
And what if it's just like an idiot boss that is just full of gossip? Because if he's one of them gossip boss,
and we'll run straight to the staff room on some. Yeah, look what Slash just sent me.
I might have to send it to the pups, and then we just have to have that convo. Yeah, I'd rather that than take the risk and then
it's in-house, mate.
It's to a gossip boss, and then that just goes everywhere. You know
what I'm saying?
Like,
Next minute
in-house.
you're trending in the office, like you're coming into work on some humble thing, and everyone's looking at you like, oh well.
I already know what it is.
What you been doing? No, that's levels of stress I could not deal with. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'll do the same. Yeah, Dad can handle it, man. Ain't nothing long. It's all right. You gave me life.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's awkward, but it is what it is.
You know what I mean? I was a baby once. You know what I mean? So you see what?
Come on, man.
You see
Come
what
on.
I'm already.
That's how it goes. I cannot. But I even feel like no, do you know what? I'll ask a question after. Let's continue with the game. Would you rather be stuck in a phone box with 10 snakes or 10 tarantulas?
Tarantulas. I'm not really too afraid of.
Nah.
I can squash them. But snakes, nah, man. Snake made me just think of Satan. You know what I mean? Like snakes.
Serpent things, innit?
Yeah, no, I can't do the snakes. Snakes is a mad thing.
I couldn't do neither. I think I'll pass out and just whatever happens. But because snakes, I mean, geez, like that's a lot. And then tarantulas, aren't they venomous as well?
I think particular ones are, innit? There's particular ones.
Yeah, because 10 of them. Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot. But you'd go for the tarantulas, yeah?
Yeah. I'll kill them. I'll kill them.
You'd kill them?
Yeah. I could kill them.
Big and thick,
But they can hold a. They can hold a stomp. Yeah. You get out of there. You'll definitely beat the tarantulas before you beat the snake. The snakes, there's no chance. You're dead.
Yeah, it's a wrap in it.
You're dead if it's the snake. So I'll go for the tarantulas.
Yeah.
I think I'll survive that.
Fairs. All right then. So, would you rather be able to travel anywhere for free or eat everywhere for free?
Anywhere for free or everywhere for free?
Yeah. Would you rather be able to travel everywhere for free or eat everywhere for free?
I'll go for the travel still.
Yeah.
Yeah, travel. There's so many places to go. I think you'll get
Yeah.
more out of, traveling for free, and you can just go literally anywhere you want. Yeah, man, we have to pay for our food, man.
Yeah, that man.
We
Do
just
you know
gotta
what?
pay for it.
And I agree with it because I think about, okay, if you're going everywhere for free, then the money that you would have spent on travel, then you just put to the food, didn't it?
Exactly. See,
And
there
it's
you go.
calm. It just makes sense.
Yeah. I will definitely go for the travel.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Would you rather have no sense of smell or no sense of taste?
Smell. You ain't really got to smell like that. Realistically, still, you ain't really got to smell like that because you're avoiding all the bad odors. But if you can't taste, you can't taste, so you can't enjoy no meal again. Really, you're literally just eating to survive with no taste. Nah, that's different. Still, I'll go for the smell.
Yeah.
You ain't got to smell like that.
Yeah, but then I feel like, don't you have to be able to smell to taste? Isn't it all connected?
Slightly still, but
I don't know.
you're right though. Still,
Yeah, even when I was writing, I was like, is that a trick question? Because if you have no sense of smell, I don't know. How do you know what it tastes like? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes when you smell something, you're like, or when you smell something, it's like you can taste it. Like that weird, like,
yeah. It's
do you
like
know
a
what I mean?
fusion, innit? It's like a
Yeah.
fusion.
So how would you ever know what pineapples taste like if you've never smelt pineapple?
Yeah, they're kind of intertwined. You're right, still, but I still think the smell I could
You'd
do
rather-
without.
you could
Still,
do without
I
the
need
smell?
to taste
You
something.
need to-
Yeah.
Give me the flaves.
Yeah,
Give me the
man, I need
flaves.
some flavor.
Yeah, dope. I like that. I agree with that. Thank you for entertaining me.
Yeah, those are some good ones still, especially that Bigfoot one. That was
I can't with myself. But
That
talking about travel, because one of them was about traveling. If you could shoot a music video anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Ethiopia.
Oh, the motherland.
Gotta go Ethiopia.
That would be so dope. That would be so. That is on my bucket list. Ethiopia's definitely yeah.
There's so much history behind that land that I just got to know about. I got to witness. So many monuments, artifacts that.
Yeah. So you've been there before? No, you haven't. Okay, sorry. Just as far as research, yeah.
A lot of research as well, and a lot of Rastafarian roots are in Ethiopia. So it's definitely somewhere where I gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that would be dope. If you could create a super group of artists, including yourself, you can put yourself in there. Who would be in that group, in that super group? And that could be unsigned, signed, top artist, not whatever. Who you enjoy?
Dead or alive?
Yeah, dead or alive. Yeah, let's bring it. Yeah.
I kind of got to do a band though. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of like a band wise. So if I was to put it as a band,
Yeah.
we'll get Questlove on the drums.
Okay.
We'll get Thundercat on the bass. We'll get Tom Mish on the guitar. On the keys. Oh, it's between Alicia and Robert Glasper. I'll go with Robert because of my style. I feel like I'm more like Robert Glasper. So let's get Robert Glasper on the keys.
Okay.
Get Terrace Martin on the saxophone. Let's get both of my sisters, Makeda Moore and Kadaka Moore, as backup singers.
Oh, okay. They sing.
Yeah, backing vocals. Yeah, both of my sisters are backing vocalists. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah,
okay, it runs in the family.
Yep. And then you get on the vocals, a Celeste and Bob Marley up front. You know what I mean? That's a nasty lineup. I think that lineup, that would be the last tune ever made.
Yeah.
It would just turn the world upside down. And then everybody would be like, I don't even want to make music anymore. After they hear that one there, that lineup is...
That's
a serious one still. Questlove.
Yeah.
Martin, Bob Marley.
Yeah, that's hard.
Oh, do you know what as well? On the MPC, the sampling machine, gotta get a J Dilla on the sampling machine.
You're
machine
putting
as
me
well.
on. I ain't gonna lie. A couple names that I'm like, okay, I'm finna do some research.
Yeah,
that's
get him on
hard.
the sampling machine.
Yeah. Excuse me, my lovely. TikTok loves to do this thing where please, thank you, Anton, my lovely. just likes to make sure that we're human every now and again. But is that, do you really need that TikTok? Don't be so rude. So of course, music is your passion and you enjoy doing music. If you wasn't doing music, what's one of your other passions?
If I weren't doing music,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I'd probably be like a maths teacher, like
Yeah.
something, yeah, maybe accounting. Like I've always been like a maths kind of guy,
Yeah,
I was always,
numbers.
yeah, I've always been good with numbers and that. So yeah, I
So
probably would have been like a maths tutor or a maths teacher, to be honest. Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
low key, I'm not gonna lie. You do. I wouldn't say you look like a maths teacher, but I could envision you being a maths
Oh,
teacher.
word.
Yeah, walking in with the suit and then the dreads tied up.
Yeah,
Or
it's got to be
I
tied
could
up
do.
in it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got to be
for
tied up still.
sure, for sure. Like I can see that in it. You look
Mm.
well smart. I like that. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. If you could give any advice to up and coming artists or people that are interested in coming into the music industry as far as pros and cons, like what would like one piece of advice be?
First of all, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Like, first thing you got to do is knock that fear out of you. There's a lot of artists out there that, are fearful of what other people have got to say. So they don't even take that step forward to even start it. There's so many people that are just afraid to even start.
Yeah.
So knock that fear out of you. Take the shot. And it's honestly better to, take the shot, and if it doesn't work out, at least said, all right, I gave it my all and I tried, then for you to just not take the shot and wonder later down the line, oh, I should have done it, I should have done. You don't want to be in that position where you're saying I should have. Like,
Shoulda,
that's
coulda,
a
wouldas.
that's a
Yeah.
horrible one. So
Yeah, that's great advice.
You know what I
Absolutely
mean?
great advice. And I think like just in general, I just think even though I've pinpointed the question towards being an artist, at the same time I feel like we can just generalize that really in a life. Like don't be afraid to take risks. Like, and you're right. Like it's just like, how do you ever know you can do something or achieve it if you don't try? Like not trying is probably that's the failure.
Yeah. That's true failure.
Yeah,
Not trying
not
is
trying.
true failure in itself.
Because there's fear, of course. Like I feel like anything in life, like if you really want it, of course you're gonna. There's a certain level of fear because it's like, is it really fear? Like let's just say nerves, because you don't want to fail. You don't want to be the worst at it. You want to be the best at what you do, and I think that's natural when you genuinely enjoy something. Like
Absolutely, yeah.
So like for you personally, like on your personal journey with music, like was there ever a point where you was like, nah, you don't, the politics or the this or the that, and I'm done? Or has it always kind of been like, you know what, nah, it's worth everything that it comes
Have I
with?
ever had like a I'm done moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times, to be honest. I feel like, just, being around certain people and just realizing, oh, this environment, this energy is just not the place. I can't find a right circle or a right section to be in within the music world. So it kind of does get demoralizing, and I've had those moments of weakness. But when music is just too ingrained in you, you just find yourself back in it before you even know it. Yeah, you can't walk away. You know what I mean? You just can't walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
so
that's dope. So yeah, talking about that, dope music that he creates. We're gonna run up another one that you've actually featured on. Excuse me, Letter to the Queen, to the Queens. Letter to the Queens. Right. Would you like to introduce this one?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Celeste, and we're about to play my tune, Letter to the Queens, on my album Met Quota.
Oh, dope. Is that a feature? Epic the Dawn?
Oh, so that's the producer.
Okay,
Yeah, so
excuse
it's fully
me.
It's fully me, but yeah, the producer, his name's Epic the Dawn. Shout out Epic the Dawn. He's dope as well.
Yeah?
Man. He's super dope.
All right, lit. Because I feel like sometimes it doesn't specify. It doesn't specify if it's an artist or if it's a
Yeah.
producer. So I didn't wanna You know what I'm saying? So yes, guys, we're locked in right here. Thank you, Celeste, for introducing that one, my lovely.
My pleasure, queen.
Let's run it. Letter to the queen.
Though you're insecure, realize the queen that's dwelling in your soul is slowly forming a mind. T-barricade, here's the pun. Keep the wolves to the side. Kanuki's power to the wolf in sheep clothing inside. My advice is wait for the king. Don't go and find what the hindsight is. A broken heart calling your line. Self-evaluate and ask questions. How is he into you? Small talk for days, or does he emulate a future? Ambition for a genealogy that you collaterally build a family for real. If not, then it's a screw up. Longevity's the answer. Anything else a progressing enemy hereafter. Don't become a martyr. A stanza's worth 24k if you believe. Plus it's only right that I'm dropping gems to the queens.
I am capable of love. I am worthy of love. I am happy. I am success.
Dry your tears and fix your crown. You're beautiful and no less. I see your wounds are deep, but have no doubt. And start the healing process. Stand strong, my queen.
Yes, guys.
Domestic abuse and abundance
Big up
was a
the
chore in your
queens,
life.
man.
I know them bruises on your skin give insecurity life. I see the beauty through it. Though you're insecure, realize the queen that's dwelling in your soul is slowly forming a mind. T-barricade, here's the pun. Keep the wolves to the side. Kanuki's power to the wolf in sheep clothing inside. My advice is wait for the king. Don't go and find what the hindsight is. A broken heart calling your line. Self-evaluate and ask questions. How is he into you? Small talk for days, or does he emulate a future? Ambition for a genealogy that you collaterally build a family for real. If not, then it's a screw up. Longevity's the answer. Anything else a progressing enemy hereafter. Don't become a martyr. A stanza's worth 24k if you believe. Plus it's only right that I'm dropping gems to the queens.
I am capable of love. I am worthy of love. I am happy. I am success.
Dry your tears and fix your crown. You're beautiful and no less. I see your wounds are deep, but have no doubt. And start the healing process. Stand strong, my queens. This goes out to the queen, they may concern. Stand strong, my queens. This goes out to the queen, they may concern. You need to peep intelligence and if he's morally skilled. Embracing all your imperfections to abolish the ill. Feeling in you, your temples are belonging for real. Does he see a diamond glowing when the body's concealed? The naked truth is you'll get overlooked by men who don't. I say with no problem. Wisdom is attractive, you should be your own goddess. Don't grab it from a meme, I wanna hear your own knowledge. Don't do it to compete, you're in your own zone. I promise you're a GoPro with quality features, there's no topping. That feeling in a man when the opportunity's knocking, as he sees a potential queen ready for bonding. That's giving him every reason, every option to cast away your worries, every plague and disease. In your temple he can make a safe place to redeem. A stanza's worth 24k if you believe. Plus it's only right that I'm dropping gems to the queens.
I am unbothered by stereotypes spoken against me. I am pure and worthy of protection.
Dry your tears and fix your crown. You're beautiful and no less. I see your wounds are deep, but have no doubt. And start the healing process. Stand strong, my queens. This goes out to the queen, they may concern. Stand strong, my queens. This goes out to the queen, they may concern. It's deeply rooted in soil, you're also finding it. In Aramaic scripture is drawn, while on the hieroglyphs, ever so essential that you're personifying it and seeing that. Golden Queen Makeda, the charm with the Nefertiti cap. It's sad and it's blatant to see the black man's affected transgenerationally. How Willie Lynch has formed an independent black woman. So when we're beating them, all we're doing is replaying the creed. We gotta be protectors of our family tree's endeavors. We cannot keep neglecting the fact we're deceasing effort. We gotta speak the effort into existence. Our mission is just repossessing what the system took from us. What is our decision?
I am capable of love. I am worthy of love. I am happy. I am success.
Dry your tears and fix your crown. You're beautiful and no less. I see your wounds are deep, but have no doubt. And start the healing process. Stand strong, my queen.
Yes, big up Jamie Lush. Yeah, man, he says, or she says, Gorgeous bars. Yeah. 100%. Like those affirmations there as well. Damn.
We're in a world as well where the insecurity level is at an all-time high. The not feeling beautiful level is at an all-time high. So you've got to find that within yourself. But at the same time, sometimes you need that extrinsic factor as well. Like you need a man as well that
to affirm that.
To you as well. Sometimes you just need to hear it from the outside.
Yeah, because I feel like our men in a way, like in a symbolic way, our men are our crowns. Like when you truly treasure the value of what a man brings into your life, because it takes two halves, right, to make a whole. So once you truly value that, he is your crown, and then you are also you're his queen. So it's just like, yeah, it kind of intertwines like that, because our men do give men. I think this modern day men don't quite understand how important it is for them to pour into us, to really tell us, okay, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're unique, you're okay the way you are. Because we're in this world where it's like everyone wants fast money, fast sex, fast whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a quick thing. Big bums, big this, like, bro, it's relax.
Yeah.
Let us know we're okay the way we are.
Exactly. Like, you know, a lot of the women, you know, are looking towards what us men are mass attracted to. So then it makes you think, okay, if this is the case, then this is the way forward. All right, let me be like that. When it's like, we need certain men like, you know, myself that comes out and says, you're beautiful the way you are.
100%.
You know what I mean? And those imperfections are beautiful.
Yes. Yes. The imperfections is the beauty.
There you go.
That really is it. Yeah. Like, I feel like this is why I personally do resonate with your music, because I feel like it's the frequency, it's the vibe. You know? Like, I think everyone has their stages in life, I believe. Like, and I can obviously only speak from a woman perspective, but you have your stages in life where you're trying to figure yourself out as a woman, and then as a person, or if you've got children, as a mother, and you've got all these different layers who like to figure out who you are, and then how do you find your place in society with that as well. And I feel like with everything happening in this world right now, like we can physically see it, you know, whether it's on the news or whatnot, with the race stuff and, you know, really unfortunate incidents that have been occurring and whatnot.
Yeah, very.
And I feel like you'd be the perfect person to speak with about it, because obviously with the conscious, you know, music that you do provide, do you feel like the state of affairs, like what we're in right now, do you feel like the stance that certain areas have made, I don't know what it's like in Kilburn, how they've kind of reacted to it.
Hasn't reached Kilburn.
It hasn't Kilburn yet. Yeah, okay. Well, obviously we've had Lewisham came all out.
Yep.
I believe, was it Peckham? Oh, different areas anyway. Different areas. Let me not even try. Yeah, let me not hurt my head. Yeah. Because you guys already know that I cannot.
Yeah, we're going for a serious list.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Everybody stood outside.
But everybody was outside Central London, wherever you was. Like people came out against racism, against that rhetoric that's, you know, by certain political parties and things like that. And do you feel like the stance that these areas are making and the people coming together and making that stance, do you feel like it's made the impact it's needed?
Absolutely, and it's just beautiful to see the communities, you know, come together and stand up for what is right. It's good. The only unfortunate thing about it is the fact that it always takes conflict for that to be the case. That's the downside to it. It always takes conflict. But as well, on the flip side as well, it's through conflict that you really know who's real. So, you know, it intertwines, you know what I mean? It kind of intertwines, because when it's really down for it, when you're really down to go, all right, then I got your back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the harsh moments, because the harsh moments are what really lets you know what's real. Do you know what I mean? So overall, it's a beautiful thing to see the community, you know, come together, stand up for what's right, stand against racism. Do you know what I mean?
Do you feel like I was saying the other day, that I feel like with racism, it's not it's a construct. Like I believe people in their minds believe it's very real because of course we see things like this on the news and we see the attacks and we see certain things, and of course like I would be lying if I said I haven't ever felt like someone was prejudiced or felt a certain type of way because of just who I am and how I shine and how the melanin be popping. You know, it offends some people. It really be offending some people. But in my reality, I do believe that racism is a construct that was obviously put in place to distract us from what's really happening in the world. Like, we're busy here worrying about something that we can't change. We can't change skin color, my lovely. Okay? But at the same time, it's like we're not seeing that certain places might be getting attacked, certain things might be going in here, certain laws might be getting passed while we're here worrying about skin color.
And it's such a facetious, pointless, whatless thing to worry about when there's those disasters really happening in the world. You know what I mean? Look what's happening over in the Middle East. Look what's happening in Nigeria. There's so many different places where like the true matters are overshadowed by the whatless things like the color of people's skin. Like,
this is it.
It's a mess, man. It's a mess.
Yeah, like I mean, before we even worry about that, it's like, what about poverty? Can we like before we be like, really, like, let's just make it make sense. Like, it's one of them things that is extremely frustrating to me because I look and think the real issues that we're facing in this world that we could be putting our time, energy and everything into, but we're allowing us, well, some people are allowing themselves to be puppets in this game. Like, it's crazy because like I was saying before, like, because I do Insta lives of other ladies and whatnot, big up the queens, man, big up the queens. And I was saying to them, like, I generally feel like when it comes to this race thing, and I don't believe the race is really, it's not the actual issue. What it is classism, like classism.
Yeah.
It's the rich versus the poor, which is our real battle. That's our real struggle.
And it's funny enough you say that because that's what my album is about, Met Quota. Yep, it's about, like the rich, monetizing off of the poor as well and putting them in situations where it's survival of the fittest. Yeah. And we just got to battle against ourselves to survive. It's a divide and conquer tactic.
Jeez. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Tune into that album, Met Quota, yeah?
See? I told you he was the perfect person to talk to about this.
I kind of gave away the whole premise, but, Bunny,
listen, guys.
You get it.
Go and vibes out to it. Like, really, like, soak in that conscious, like, music. Like, we need high vibrational music. We really need it. In this time where our conscious and our subconscious is being bombarded by so much negativity, so much of I'm just going to stay at negativity because I feel like nothing comes of being constantly bombarded by death, by like torture, by this and that, and like nothing good comes off it. Like we're already in the boats that we're already in situations that we're in. As a working mother, like I already have my own things that I need to deal with. I can't now turn around and be like, wow, I'm going to go and fight all the racists. No, that's not my... It's not my fight. It's not my problem. If you want to be racist, that's really on you. That's a you problem.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not finna take on their issue in that way. But obviously, like within our community, if our community is being attacked, that's another level.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it's a mass problem, then there's a moment where it gets to a point where you actually have to stand up.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? But I can't open up my phone and get mad at every single racist thing I see because it's just too overwhelming, and all it's going to do is mess up your mind.
That part.
Do you know what I mean? And hatred is another thing as well that you just can't allow in your heart. Like hate will mess you up. Yeah. Having hatred, and I feel like when you're tuning into these things so much, you're solely going into your phone to check if there's something racist. You're literally going into your phone to see if there's negativity.
Yeah, you're trying to find, you're sourcing
for negativity.
That's wild, you know.
It's corruption. Like all that's gonna do is mess you up. There's nothing good that comes from that.
That's true. Yeah, man. You just have to tune into Salas, all his amazing dope music, and just heighten your vibration, guys.
This is it, man.
We don't need none of
Cloud
that
nine.
low vibrational stuff. Like, we're not gonna prosper with it, guys, you know.
At all.
But of course, protect your communities. Like, you know, I'm very much of the teachings with Malcolm X. Like, you don't ask a man to set you free, you free yourself kind of vibe. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it was lovely. It was amazing to see everybody rally together and see that our community can come together for a good cause. But I do agree with you. Why does it have to come to a point where it is what them things to happen?
Yeah, it takes conflict.
But that's when we really find out who's really down. So
Yeah,
man.
so there's two sides to it.
Yeah,
you know
there's
what I
definitely
mean?
yeah.
There's two sides.
There's two,
to it.
there's two sides. But I feel like it's okay because I feel like we constantly go through testing times, and it just builds our strength even more as a community, and it's tightened us more. So really, they're doing us a favor in a way.
Absolutely, yeah.
In a way, you
Yeah,
know, low
yeah.
key. So it's calm. But yeah, we've fast approached the end of the show, my lovely.
Already.
Yeah,
Time's
it's been,
flying, innit?
I'm telling you, when you listen to amazing music and chopping it up, that's what happens. That's what happens, honey. I mean, of course, I would love to know and let the people know what's coming up next for Salas.
Oh, so I've actually got a single that was meant to drop in the summer, but it's one of them ones that I feel like the people really need to tune in and listen to and take in. So I wanted to release it after summer when all of the jump up vibes are done.
Okay.
People need to settle down to listen to this one because it's pretty much a reflection of 2023 up till now. Because in 2023, I developed something called plantar fasciitis. It's like an Achilles heel problem and it's a chronic thing. So I was out of music for a whole year. Wasn't able to even sit down in the studio for like 20 minutes. So like, 2023 up till now, it was really a tough one, so.
You went through that.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a tough one. But, I'll cover everything that I was going through in the song.
Yeah. Did you have to have surgery? And
Nah,
sorts,
so
was
just
something that you've
physiotherapy. Yeah, it's physiotherapy, but it's something that I've got to manage now, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But at the same time, I learned so much with it, and there was just another level of gratitude that I had for the Lord and, just for life itself. Like being able to walk. At that point, I just didn't care about anything but getting up and walking. So every day I wake up in the morning, I jump up. Like the fact that I can even just walk again is a blessing itself. Man. Yeah, this is it.
100%. Oh man, this is like you never know the struggles that people are going through, like in life. Like you've got people that have got invisible, struggles that they're facing. You've got people that have got ones that you can see, but yeah, give yourself time and patience. I look forward to hearing this new body of work.
Yeah.
And and just feeling the vibe and getting a deeper understanding of what you went through at that time. And thank you for sharing that with us.
The people need it, you know what I mean? People need to hear it because I could be saying something that somebody needs to hear right now, do you know what I mean? So anybody
100%.
that's going through, any tough struggle, speak to somebody, most importantly as well, because that's a problem that I have. I keep a lot of things on my chest.
Yeah, I'm a bit like
that.
Do
you know
I
what I mean?
don't like
I'm
to
not
burden other people.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't like to burden other people with my problems, but at the same time, it's not good though. With keeping it in, like keeping certain things in, it does no justice. But I'm
100%.
grateful for music because I feel like that's my release.
Yeah.
Because I'm a self-centered person, music is my release. So if I feel like I'm in a zone where I don't need to talk to anybody or I don't want to, I can get off my chest in the music.
And
you can hear it there. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very grateful for that.
That's dope. I could go on all night with
I
you.
know, right?
I really could. You're so easy to talk to. You're an amazing person, a beautiful soul. Once again, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me. It's been amazing.
I look forward to, hopefully having you on again some point in the future when new things are happening, things are, just shout me. I'm here.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm locked in, honey. I'm locked in. So yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, guys, this evening with us. We're fast approaching Thursday. So happy Thursday to you guys all out there. Have an amazing week ahead. Massive thanks to my guest, Salas. Amazing dope artist. Guys, make sure you do go and run him up on all streaming platforms. Albums, singles, all the tunes, bad tunes, conscious music, high vibrational music for the Ed Top, yeah? And enjoy it and run them up on all your social media so you know when the next hot things are dropping, okay, guys? Blessings, love, and light to you all. And I shall see you guys next Wednesday, okay? So we're just going to see us out with Selassie's tune, Jar in My Life. Yeah, I hope I said that. God, I hate hearing myself when I try to say some of these songs. Honestly, blessings, guys.
Selassie go global, well in a me hand. Shackle for Holland, bomb Babylon. Cause they make me antisocial. Lock away the youth, them in the chains, they make a total. It goes on and on, so it go. I don't make me family stress too much. From the hustle on the corner where them grip the tool up, blacka. Big man shoot up, thank Jaja for the mic, I make me cool off. Straight now you been gearing them on the drum and I've stayed the junk crow, me have a fire burn that. No way me can't go the rasta man, I walk where my walk at. Pray daily for the fallen soldiers. Pray for the fallen soldiers and follow every single lesson that they taught us. Every single lesson that the I them taught us. Enough brethren long gone, enough brethren up in the cell locked off. Lifespan small, we only get one chance. Stuck in the settlement when man them popcorn. So many Jaja in my life.
Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Are you looking to take your business, community project or product to the next level? Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At JusCoolRadio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book JusCoolRadio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.
Once upon a time, in the cozy Just Cool Radio studio, where the beats were always bumping and the vibes were always cool, lived a tiny kitten named Bop. Bop was the pet star of JusCoolRadio.com, and she loved nothing more than snuggling up next to her owner, Anton Too Bad DJ, after a long day of spinning tunes. One fateful night, after a particularly groovy radio show hosted by Glam Chat Nadz and featuring a special guest MC, Bop found herself alone in the studio, surrounded by all the equipment that made her owner's beats come to life. Mesmerized by the blinking lights and shiny buttons, Bop couldn't resist exploring the DJ controls. Just as Bop was about to give up on her DJ dreams and curl up for a catnap, two unlikely friends burst into the studio. King Trunks, the big, friendly elephant, and Snakey, the sneaky snake with a mischievous glint in her eye. Together, they introduced Bop to the secret world of the JusCool studio with a catchy rap song that had Bop bouncing to the beat. But their fun was interrupted when King Trunks suddenly had to attend to an urgent matter, blowing his nose and using the restroom. Left alone with Snakey, Bop soon realized that not all the creatures in the studio were as friendly as King Trunks. Snakey, with her sly smile, tried to trick Bop into handing over the spare key to the DJ equipment. "You see, dear Bop," Snakey whispered, "there's a magic key hidden in my belly that makes the DJ equipment work perfectly. All you have to do is crawl in and fetch it." Bop hesitated, unsure of Snakey's intentions. But before she could make a decision, King Trunks returned with a mighty trumpet, sending Snakey slithering away in fear. With a swift stomp and a gentle trunk lift, King Trunks banished Snakey from the studio, ensuring Bop's safety. As Anton returned to the studio, unaware of the nighttime adventure that had unfolded, Bop felt a sense of relief and gratitude towards her newfound friends. With a contented purr and a sleepy meow, Bop curled up next to Anton, feeling safe and loved. And as the stars twinkled outside the studio window, King Trunks leaned in close to Bop and whispered, "As long as you are in the Just Cool Radio kingdom, you are safe." With a happy heart, Bop drifted off to sleep, knowing that she was surrounded by friends who would always watch over her. And so in the magical world of JusCoolRadio, where pet toys come to life and adventures await, Bop's first night in the studio became a tale of friendship, bravery, and the power of music to
JusCoolRadio disturbing the silence. Everybody turn it up loud, loud, loud. JusCoolRadio, Madina.
JusCoolRadio.com provides exceptional standard to your video promotion and your audio promotion. Advertise with us now on the number +447 538 704 791. We take WhatsApps and we take emails. JusCoolRadio@outlook.com. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.
JusCoolRadio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.